Yo, what is up everybody? It's your man Raph, and we are back with another video. Listen, I know you guys love to travel. Who am I kidding? I love to travel, but it's expensive out there, right? Wrong. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be some trust fund kid, some one percenter to see the world. Today we're diving deep into some of the most incredible destinations on the planet that won't break the bank. We're talking pristine beaches, ancient ruins, bustling cities, the whole 9 yards, and the best part, you don't need to sell a kidney to afford it. So buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this travel adventure started. First up, we're heading straight to the land of smiles, Thailand. This place is a dream come true for any traveler, especially if you're on a budget. Look, I've been all over this country, and let me tell you, the street food alone is worth the trip. We're talking pad thai, green curry, mango sticky rice, all for like $2. But it's not just about the food. Thailand has got these pristine beaches, crystal clear water, you know, the kind of stuff you see on postcards. And the best part, you can find beach bungalows, hostels, even nice guest houses for like $10 a night. And don't even get me started on the people. Thai people are some of the friendliest, most welcoming people on the planet. Now, if you're looking for a little adventure, you gotta check out the Phi Phi Islands. These islands are like something out of a movie, towering limestone cliffs, hidden lagoons, turquoise water. You can hop on a longtail boat for a day trip for like $30. And while you're there, don't forget to check out Maya Bay. The bottom line is this: Thailand is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Alright, next stop on our budget-friendly adventure is Vietnam, a country that's got it all: stunning landscapes, vibrant cities, and a history as rich as a bowl of pho. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the serene waters of Ha Long Bay, Vietnam offers a unique blend of the old and the new, the traditional and the modern. And speaking of pho, let's talk about the food, because Vietnam is a foodie paradise. The culinary scene here is nothing short of spectacular, with flavors that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. First things first, you gotta try the pho. This iconic dish is a must-have, and it's not just a meal, it's an experience. It's a flavorful noodle soup that's basically the national dish of Vietnam, made with a rich, aromatic broth, tender slices of beef or chicken, and fresh herbs. Pho is a symphony of flavors in every bite. And the best part? You can find it on every street corner for like $1. Yes, you heard that right, $1. It's not just affordable, it's unbelievably delicious. But it's not just about the pho. The variety of food in Vietnam is astounding. Vietnam has got banh mi, fresh spring rolls, these incredible coffee shops. Each dish tells a story, a blend of history, culture, and tradition. And the best part, it's all dirt cheap. You can indulge in a culinary adventure without breaking the bank. You can eat like a king for like $10 a day. Imagine savoring a variety of dishes from savory to sweet, all for a fraction of what you'd pay elsewhere. And listen, I know what you're thinking. Casey, $1 for a bowl of pho? That's gotta be some sketchy street food. But let me tell you, the street food in Vietnam is some of the best you'll ever have. Wrong. Some of the best food I've ever had has been from street vendors in Vietnam. These vendors have perfected their recipes over generations, offering flavors that are authentic and unforgettable. But Vietnam is more than just a foodie paradise. It's a country of breathtaking beauty and rich cultural heritage. This country has got some of the most stunning natural landscapes I've ever seen. From the terraced rice fields of Sapa to the sandy beaches of Da Nang, every corner of Vietnam is a visual treat. First up, you gotta check out Ha Long Bay. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a natural wonder. It's this magical place with thousands of limestone islands jutting out of the emerald green water. The site is nothing short of mesmerizing. You can hop on a junk boat for a few days and cruise around the bay, kayaking, swimming, exploring hidden caves. It's an adventure that combines relaxation with exploration. And the best part? It's way cheaper than you think. You can enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime experience without spending a fortune. But here's the thing about Vietnam, it's not just about the food and the scenery. It's about the people, the culture, the history. Every interaction, every experience adds a new layer to your understanding of this incredible country. From the bustling markets to the tranquil temples, Vietnam is a feast for the senses and a treasure trove of memories waiting to be made. Alright, let's hop on over to Europe, because guess what? Europe doesn't have to be synonymous with expensive. Case in point, Prague. This city is straight out of a fairy tale with its cobblestone streets, medieval castles, and Gothic cathedrals. But here's the best part. You can experience all of this without emptying your wallet. First things first, Prague is a walker's paradise. You can easily spend a day wandering through the old town square, admiring the astronomical clock, and soaking up the atmosphere. And the best part, it's completely free. But if you want to explore a little further afield, Prague has got you covered. The city has got an incredible public transportation system that's both efficient and affordable. We're talking trams, buses, even a metro system that can get you all over the city for less than $1 a ride. And speaking of coffee, Prague has got a buzzing cafe culture. But here's the thing. You don't have to shell out $5 for a latte. Head to a local bakery or pastry shop, grab a coffee and a pastry for like $2, and soak up the atmosphere. But Prague is more than just pretty buildings and cheap coffee. This city has got a rich history and culture that's just waiting to be explored. And while you're in Prague, you gotta check out Prague Castle. Another must-see is the iconic Charles Bridge. This historic bridge, adorned with statues, offers stunning views of the Vltava River and the city. Speaking of the Vltava River, why not take a leisurely boat ride? It's a fantastic way to see the city from a different perspective. And let's not forget about the food. Prague's street food scene is vibrant and affordable. Try a traditional Czech sausage or a sweet trdelník. If you're a fan of museums, Prague has plenty to offer. From art galleries to historical museums, there's something for everyone. And when the sun sets, Prague's nightlife comes alive. Whether you prefer a quiet pub or a lively club, there's no shortage of options. So if you're looking for a destination that combines fairy tale charm with budget-friendly fun, Prague should be at the top of your list. Pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready to make some unforgettable memories in this enchanting city. Prague is waiting for you, and trust me, it won't disappoint. Next up, alright, we've covered some amazing destinations, but now let's get real for a second. Traveling is an incredible experience, but it can also be a bit of a financial challenge if you're not careful. Traveling on a budget takes a little know-how, a little hustle, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. It's all about making smart choices and being resourceful. But don't worry, I got you covered. With a few tips and tricks, you can stretch your dollar further and make the most out of your travel experience. First up, let's talk flights. This is often the most expensive part of any trip, but there are ways to save big. We all know flights can eat up a huge chunk of your budget, but fear not, there are ways to outsmart those airlines. Timing and flexibility are your best friends here. First off, flexibility is key. If you can be flexible with your travel dates, you can often find much cheaper flights. Midweek flights are usually less expensive than weekend ones. If you're open to traveling during the off-season or flying to a smaller airport, you can score some seriously cheap flights. Off-season travel not only saves you money, but also means fewer crowds. And speaking of saving money, have you heard of Scott's Cheap Flights? It's this website that scours the internet for the best flight deals and sends them straight to your inbox. It's like having a personal travel assistant. Imagine getting an email about a flight deal that's too good to pass up. It's a game changer for budget travelers. Now, let's talk accommodation. Hotels can be a major budget buster, but there are plenty of alternatives out there. From hostels to vacation rentals, the options are endless. Hostels are a great way to meet fellow travelers and save some cash. They're not just for backpackers anymore. Many offer private rooms and great amenities. Plus, most hostels offer private rooms these days, so you don't have to sacrifice your privacy. It's a win-win situation. But if you're really on a tight budget, you gotta check out couchsurfing. It's a fantastic way to save money and get a local's perspective on the place you're visiting. It's this website that connects travelers with locals who are willing to offer them a free place to stay. You'll not only save on accommodation, but also make new friends. Now let's talk food. One of the best things about traveling is experiencing new cuisines, but eating out for every meal can get expensive. However, there are ways to enjoy local food without breaking the bank. That's why I always hit up the local grocery store or market when I'm traveling. Not only do you get to try fresh, local produce, but it's also a great way to save money. And speaking of saving money on food, don't be afraid to embrace street food. It's often delicious, authentic, and much cheaper than dining in restaurants. Finally, let's talk about transportation. Getting around can be another big expense, but there are ways to keep costs down. Taxis can be a major budget drain, so whenever possible, opt for public transportation. It's not only cheaper, but also gives you a more authentic experience of the place you're visiting. Plus, it's better for the environment. Another great option is bike sharing services, which are becoming increasingly popular in many cities. They're affordable, convenient, and a fun way to explore. And don't forget about the simplest and cheapest form of transportation, walking. It's a fantastic way to see the sights, get some exercise, and save money. So there you have it, folks. With a little planning and some smart choices, you can stretch your dollar further and make your travel dreams a reality. Happy travels! So there you have it, folks. Proof that you don't need to be a millionaire to experience the world. With a little planning, a little hustle, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected, you can have an epic adventure on a budget. Remember, traveling isn't about checking off destinations on a list. It's about immersing yourself in new cultures, pushing your boundaries, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So what are you waiting for? The world is calling. Get out there and explore it. And who knows, maybe our paths will cross on the road less traveled. So there you have it, my friends. We've traveled from the bustling streets of Bangkok to the ancient temples of Angkor Wat, all without breaking the bank. Remember, travel is an investment in yourself, in your experiences, in your perspective on the world. Don't let a limited budget hold you back from exploring this incredible planet. With a little creativity and a thirst for adventure, the possibilities are endless. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and inspiration, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And most importantly, get out there and start planning your next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.